Hello, I hope you are well. First, my name is Jack. I am a student of English. This is my story. I want to tell you about my life in London. I want to tell you about my wonderful teacher. You can read my story. You can learn English with me. Chapter 1. How I Learn Grammar. After school, I head to the cafe where I will start my job training. I am both nervous and excited because I have never worked before and am unsure if I will do well in this job. When I arrive, I am amazed by the cafe. It is modern and offers a variety of items such as coffee, tea, chocolate cakes, and sandwiches. The atmosphere is lively and welcoming. My manager is young, just 25 years old, but she has been working at the cafe for over 2 years. She has a lot of experience and seems to know everything perfectly. She is kind and approachable, which helps me feel more at ease. She patiently shows me how to make different types of coffee, how to properly wash dishes, and how to interact with customers. Each task is new to me, and there's a lot to learn. I find it challenging to remember everything at first. I probably remember only about 20% of what she teaches me during the first day. However, she encourages me to try doing the tasks myself. Whenever I make a mistake, she gently corrects me and explains what I should do differently. Her supportive approach helps me learn more quickly and gain confidence in my abilities. At the end of my first day, I am exhausted from all the new information and activities, but I am also very happy. I feel proud to have a job and to be learning so many new things. I look forward to becoming better at my tasks and contributing to the cafe. The next day is Friday, and I go to school again. In class, a student asks an interesting question about speaking English. They say, sometimes when I talk, I am not sure if I am using the right grammar. How can I learn grammar better? Our teacher smiles and says, that's a great question. Let's talk about it. There are 2 types of students learning English. The first type of student wants to learn English to speak with people. The second type wants to learn English to pass an exam. How you learn grammar depends on your goal. For students who want to speak English, don't worry too much about grammar. When you learn your native language, you don't study grammar rules. You learn by listening and talking. Use English in real situations. Talk to friends, watch movies, or listen to English songs. The more you use English, the more you will understand grammar naturally. Read a lot of books. Choose books written in simple English. When you read, you see how sentences are formed and how grammar works in real writing. Try shadowing. Shadowing means listening to someone speak and repeating what they say. It helps you practice grammar without thinking too much about the rules. You just copy what you hear. For students who want to pass an exam, study grammar rules. You will need to know the rules for your test. Use grammar books or online resources to study. Do exercises. Practice grammar exercises to understand the rules better. Take practice tests. Doing mock exams will help you get used to the types of grammar questions in the test. Remember, the best way to learn grammar is to use the language as much as you can. Whether you are speaking, reading, or writing, you are learning grammar all the time. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every mistake is a chance to learn something new. If you need English to speak but also want to study grammar, you can visit the grammar section at https://learnenglish.britishcouncil.org/grammar. This site shows what grammar is important for different English levels. You can find the most important grammar for speaking there. The second group of students are those who study English to pass an exam. If you are one of these students, I recommend studying specifically for that exam, and you can take past versions of this exam if possible and practice with them. Of course, your exam will be a little different, but the structure is usually the same or very similar. In my opinion, past exam versions are good training materials. Then I recommend going to the exam only when your results in the training materials show you can pass the exam successfully. Does that answer your question? Yes, Thank you, says the student. This is good news. I don't like studying grammar. I am learning English because I want to be able to speak. I don't need to pass any exam. I am happy that I don't have to study grammar much. I like reading, and I am happy that I can learn grammar by reading books. After the lesson, I go to the grammar site at https://learnenglish.britishcouncil.org/grammar. It is a really nice site. There is grammar with examples for each level. They have 3 levels. These levels are 1,000, 2,000, and 3,000 words. In the afternoon, I go to my job. It is my second day, and I can already do many things by myself, but my boss helps me when I need her. I see that my job is not that hard either. I can practice English when I talk to our customers. To have good grammar, read a lot.